All right.
There you go.
Yeah, you good?
Yep.
Yeah, so Cam,
Here we are again.
Here we are again, round two. So basically I wanted to get a feel for, so Cam just gave a presentation to a group of us about holding a TED Talk, and that was really powerful for us. I think a lot of people inspire to do that. And for me, you make me nervous because I look up to you because the TED Talk's pretty cool, man. And that's showing a lot of confidence. And basically, you're wearing your flower.
I got my flower.
Yeah.
Flower is here.
That's what we have to do. So yeah, basically, I really wanted to get your feel around, okay, more about the communal living, because I know you had a background in living in a place in
Colorado.
And it's communal co-living space with entrepreneurs, and I suppose just a brief outline of your experience today,
Yeah.
giving a small workshop in a way, speech, in a setting like this, and whether there's evolution there and whether there's something fresh and new that you can bring to the table.
Yeah, so I really appreciate you guys having me, and I think, you know, for my background in the communal space, I moved to Colorado in 2013, and I lived there for 6 months, and there was actually a community house like this, not as beautiful, and the scenery wasn't as beautiful, but
Killer. Yes.
Colorado's cool, but it's not Bali.
Yeah.
But there's a community called The Village, and there are about 3 houses. They were a block apart. There are about 7, 8 entrepreneurs in each house. And every Wednesday we'd actually host a family dinner where we'd invite members of the community or just friends or anyone, and we'd have someone cook an amazing dinner for us. And we'd bring together like 30 or 40 people. But the power in this is the power in like who you surround yourself with. So for me, like when I'm living in these houses, I really feel encouraged. And I was sharing today the power of encouragement, like the power of when people say yes instead of no. And so when I actually had the opportunity to speak at TEDx, I had gone out for dinner with a couple of roommates, and I was thinking of applying. And for me, I had already kind of made that decision of like, I'm going to apply.
Yeah.
But I went out for dinner, and my roommates were like, hey, you look like you have something on your mind. And I said, yeah, you know, I've always kind of wanted to give a TEDx talk, and they're taking applications, and I know I have, you know, a good message with this video game subject. Like, what do you guys think? And they were like, yeah, go for it, you have to
Were
do it.
they into video games?
They weren't in the video games, but they were
Right.
just like,
They got the
you
essence.
you have to like you should go for it. You should go and try and do this, and like we'll help, we'll support, like let us know how we can be there.
Yeah.
But just hearing them say yes, like do it, just encouraged me so much to actually follow through with it. And when I actually gave the talk, there were like 40 of my friends in the crowd who I knew were cheering me on. And just having that support really made me feel like loved, and it made me feel like I could do it. And it helped me believe more in myself. And so I think these community houses are fantastic because the power in who you surround yourself with really does have an impact on where you decide to go and how you decide to show up every day. And for me, that's had an impact on me in every different way of just the kindness I show up with, my work ethic, being surrounded by some people who really do work really hard, who are disciplined, who also have a lot of fun, who let loose. Like all of those aspects had an impact on me personally. So I think more people should do it, and it's just being intentional in who you want to surround yourself with and where you really want to go and who you want to be. And these houses are a great way to do that. So.
And if you were to step into something again, into a co-living, would that be an option for you? Or where are you at now? Because sometimes I feel like with this, sometimes we can have a bit of a community and it feels good, but we also need our own time. So a balance between that is what we're trying to find here at the Hive. And really getting a feel for that support, but then you need also the time by yourself. And you touched on it just before with, you know, being in that space where you're going to complete a project, you know, instead of coming into a space like this when you're still trying to get your vision. Does that make any sort of sense? Where you have to, do you need to come into something like this with a path or a fair sort of idea, do you think?
I don't think you need to. I think it depends on what you're looking for at the time. And so for me, when I joined the village, that for me was a time when I actually really wanted that sense of community. And so at the time, I was feeling a bit lost. I was feeling like I wasn't really supported. And I took a trip to Colorado and I stumbled upon this house. And as soon as I was there, I recognized, wow, this is exactly where I want to be. Like, this is my community. And so living there, I felt incredible. But then, just like you said, at some points, you also do need to go off and just do your own thing as well. And I still talk to my roommates at that place all the time, and we Skype. And like, your community isn't just local where you're living; it's also how you decide to engage in it anywhere. And for me, there are times when I want to be around more people, and there are times when I want just my own space. And I think that ebbs and flows, and it shifts and it changes. But right now, I'm in that position where I'm traveling and I'm doing a lot of writing, and it could be easy for me to get really caught up in wanting to help everyone else all the time, which is my natural mode. Right now, I actually just need to be a bit more selfish and just focus on getting my projects done. And you can do both in a community house. It's not that one or the other, but for me and my nature, it's easy for me to get caught up when I'm in a house working with other people. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Dude, I'm excited to actually see you grow. And,
thanks. Likewise.
whatever that means, I'm sure we'll run it into each other again in the future.
Yeah, spontaneously in some city around the world.
Yeah, and dude, you're a good man.
You too, man.
And I hope to get to know you more.
Yeah.
Without getting
Thank
too
you.
woo-woo. Sweet, man. Thanks.
Thanks.
Cheers, bro.